Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to Frontliner YouTube channel, and thank you so much for your great support that you are showing me on this platform. Now, my fellow Kenyans, let me begin this analysis by asking you a simple question. Should the youth in the Republic of Kenya continue with the ongoing protest, or should they surrender to this rogue regime of President William Samoei Ruto? Because whenever we go to the street to protest for our rights, we are being killed by this corrupt government of President William Samoei Ruto. What can we do as the youths in the country? That is just a question that I'm just asking you. Should the youth continue with the protest, or should they surrender to this rogue regime? Because on my side, I think that we should end these ongoing protests in the Republic of Kenya. Because we are reducing, as the youth in the Republic of Kenya, that are the future of this country of Kenya. Sisi kama youth, we are the future of this country. But it cannot be that each and every time, whenever we go to the street to protest, we are being killed by this government of William Samoei Ruto. Yet, that is the only language that they always understand. Whenever they see us on the street, that is the time that they always realize that things are not yet okay. So what do we do as the youth in the Republic of Kenya? Please drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Back to our discussion, back to the topic of the day. It seems like President William Samoei Ruto is giving up to the ongoing protests in the Republic of Kenya, yet he is the person that is fueling the youth in the Republic of Kenya to protest each and every day. President William Samoei Ruto is the leader of the youth in the Republic of Kenya. Yeye ndio leader wa Gen Z, because he is the person that is fueling the ongoing protest. Earlier this week, there was a nationwide protest on Sabasaba. There was no revenue collected. There was no business open. Tourists did not travel. There was no transportation. Kenya is losing investors and tourism each and every day. Because how can you invest in a country that there is a total chaos each and every time, where a month or a week cannot pass without Kenyans going to the street? And it seems like the youth are not ready to step aside for this government of President William Samoei Ruto. Watu watakuwa naenda kwa street to protest each and every day. The youth are not going to step aside for President William Samoei Ruto, even if he is the person that is fueling the youth in the Republic of Kenya to protest. It is true. Ruto is now surrendering to the youth. Because right now, Ruto is calling for dialogue. Ruto is now using Raila Amolo Odinga and his deputy president, Professor Kithure Kindiki. And anything in politics is well analyzed, well scripted to achieve something. I was shocked when Kindiki was trying to tell the youth in the Republic of Kenya to stop the ongoing protest and listen to President William Samoei Ruto. Ruto is now surrendering. Ruto is now bowing down to the youth in the Republic of Kenya. Ameshachoka. He is the leader of the youth in the Republic of Kenya, but aona venye vitu zinaenda, these youths are not going to step down for me. Na vitu zikisharibika hapa nchini Kenya, Ruto will be the person to be blamed. He will be the person to answer the ongoing problems in the Republic of Kenya, because Kenya inaharibika. It is true. This country is heading on a bad direction. On the way things are now happening. And that is the reason why Ruto have decided to call for dialogue. Mbona alituma Raila Amolo Odinga? Kwani nadhani alitoka tu kwa akasema ati we need a national dialogue? Mbona alituma Kindiki? Mbona alituma Kimani Chungwa? Because Ruto is afraid he cannot address the youths. Hawezi. Because he knows very well that nobody will listen to him. Because the people of Kenyans have get used with the president reaching at a point that they cannot even accept or agree with what Ruto is trying to tell them. Because Ruto have been lying to them for a very, very long period of time since Ruto gained into power. It is true. So Ruto is now using his deputy and former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga to call for dialogue. Aite hawa Gen Z to waongee. Ashaona danger hapo mbele. But this is not the time for dialogue, Mr. President. This is not the time for dialogue. This is the time for action. I know very well that the youth in the Republic of Kenya won't allow dialogue. Hawatakubali because watajua tu wanaenda kudanganywa. Why? When William Samoto called for a talk with the youth in the Republic of Kenya last year during the anti-government protest, he told the people of Kenyans that I'm going to reduce the status advisor. I'm going to reshuffle. I'm going to reshuffle my cabinet secretaries. But after reshuffling the cabinet secretary, he returned them back. Walirudishwa huko ndani. He ended up hiring them again. So that is the reason why the youth in the Republic of Kenya won't accept the dialogue that William Samoei Ruto is trying to organize by his government because of the pressure, because of the ongoing protest. It is true things are not working for William Samoei Ruto. Amejaribu hata kusponsor goons. Waribu maandamano ya youth. Amejaribu hata kutumia mapolisi ku silence these youths. Nothing is working. Because during that protest of Sawasaba, many youths were injured. Right now, more than 500 youths are fighting for their lives at Kenyatta National Hospital. More than 20 youths were killed. There are some of the innocent children. A 14-year girl was killed. And a 13-year boy. Why, Mr. President? At Nawakwak what street? The killer squad team were just shooting anyhowly. Those people were killed inside their houses. So the youth in the Republic of Kenya have decided that they are not going to buy fear from the government of William Samoei Ruto. Yeye aendelee kutudanganya, sisi tuendelee kuchoma nchi. Sorry, I'm using a bad term. Sio kuchoma nchi, sisi tuendelea kufightia rights zetu. The youth are just fighting for their rights. They don't have something to do, and that is the reason why they are going to the street to send a message to the government that something is not good, but Ruto does not want to understand. Politicians are busy lying to President William Samoei Ruto that things are okay, yet there is nothing that is working under William Samoei Ruto's government. This is a failed government. What we need in the Republic of Kenya is a change, is action. We want a dialogue with action. If Ruto wants peace with the youth in the Republic of Kenya, he should start organizing things. He should start doing meaningful things to the youth in the Republic of Kenya. But not calling for talks. How will talks help the people of Kenyans? Tunaongea nini? The government knows the reason why we are going to the street to protest. Why don't they do things with action instead of calling for dialogue? We don't want dialogue, Mr. President. What the youth of the Republic of Kenya want is a change. We want a Kenya. We want a new Kenya. We don't want a country where the citizen must go to the street to protest so that the government of the day can fight for their interests. That one cannot happen. So that is what I wanted to update you on, ladies and gentlemen, on what is happening in the Republic of Kenya, where the president, with full force, is now giving up to his own children that are just protesting using a bottle of water, a national flag, and a whistle. A whistle blow. Tuonane baadaye. Bye bye.